Practice isn't the thing you do once you're good. It's the thing you do that makes you good. Malcolm Gladwell. My friends, each and every day we practice. Even when you get accomplished as a trader, you'll still find yourself practicing. You'll be practicing with new potential stocks and ETFs that you might look at trading. You'll be practicing different techniques. Remember, the market is dynamic. What works today may not work in the future. It may stop working, may start working again. So we're always flexible. The trick is to accurately follow price movement. Everything down for the day. The biggest downer for the day is Bitcoin. Let's jump into these charts. We look at the S&P 500, and of course, we had this interim period where the market bumped up. We saw it start last Monday, then pulled back on Thursday, bumped up again through Monday, and pulling back over Tuesday. We see that the weekly candle now is a doji. And of course, down 1.40% just before the market closes. The latest 2-day candle, first day of it, we see a doji there. Like I said, down in the morning, further down, dripping down strong in the afternoon. So we'll continue to keep an eye on these charts. Again, volume 2 days in, we may still hit average volume before it's all over with. But again, looks like we won't be pulling the trigger on an up move yet. We shall again continue to monitor and see if indeed these things don't reverse toward the mean as I have been talking about. We see the NASDAQ 100 down 1.70% right now, few minutes before the markets close for the day. And of course, it's a doji also, sitting just above that weekly trend line. We see on the 2-day chart on Friday, and that was Friday, Monday, where things bumped up. And of course, Tuesday just didn't manage to push through and is sitting right there on it. We can see down in the morning, further down in the afternoon, like I said, down 1.70%. Big down day. See as things again revert toward the mean. I was saying this too in my 3-wave trade recording, which I did for the Patreon members today. I've been thinking about how to look at stocks and ETFs and how they move, and that the fuel is the price, but the real oxygen that makes the fuel burn, and whether burning up or down, whether the price is going up or it's burning down, whichever way, the real oxygen that makes it go, that you've got to have, is volume. If you don't have the volume, you don't have the oxygen for a fire, and it just can't do what it needs to do, which is, again, burn up that fuel. So as we look at the Qs, again, we can see that price collapsing. Look at 20-year government bonds, down almost 1% for the day. We saw where things came and sort of hit an interim bottom there on the 2-day chart. That was the Wednesday, Thursday of last week, 24th and 25th of April. And then just sliding sideways since then. And we can see again where price on the half day on Monday moved up to the weekly trend line. And then today just, isn't it so interesting how often it just slides back along that weekly trend line going down? What about gold? Boy, gold really pulling back and accelerating. We saw where gold hit its high, blew off steam the following week. We had above average volume with the doji last week. And of course, this week appears to be accelerating down. Right now, gold down 2%. So again, just rolling over, hammering down. And lastly, we will look at Bitcoin. For the day, down 6.29%. 24-hour a day Bitcoin down 7.36%. Again, just what we've been wanting since Bitcoin hit its high back on the week beginning the 11th of March. Again, blew off all that energy the next week, tried to build up some and started collapsing on the 15th of April and just continues to move down. We want to see it continue to move down, get nice and set bottom out and then give us a clean crossover going up so we can easily jump back into the next move up. When will that come? No idea. But I want to be ready for it, and I'm hoping Bitcoin is going to give us a good setup. And we just have a few more weeks until we get our average volume on the new Bitcoin ETF HODL that replaced XBTF that we charted for many years. Thanks so much for being with us. Always love to hear from you. CW@chartingwealth.com. Patreon members uploading for you tonight the new 3-wave trades and charting cryptos, commodities, and currencies. Some great information in there for you. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.